So that's the public footpath that I went up last time, and we're going to go just opposite side of the road, on the other side of the village today. Yeah, hello, me. What? Am I the only one that watches this thing? What, possibly, but that's fine. Ooh, dead bird. Here we are. Another vlog. It's a sunny day today, so I thought I'd go out for a walk and couldn't resist the opportunity to take the camera with me. Thought it was a good idea. Wowzers. So, couldn't resist. I'm going to move these keep falling off. I'm just going to hold them in my hand. Okay. Little update. I have had the all clear from the doctor, eye doctor, surgeon, to be able to do things. When I say things, I can do physical activity again. Gosh, it's been a long time. 6th of January, I had a retinal tear in my right eye, and since that time I have been not allowed to do anything too strenuous, because it causes your heart rate to go up, blood pressure rises, and it can cause more damage and bleeding to the eye. So I've had to cut that right out, and literally only just over a week ago I was allowed to reinstate my physical activities, sports, whatever, to a certain degree where I can get out of breath. I've been allowed to get out of breath for 5 months, which is nuts. When I have done, obviously, a little bit. I even did a video last month for on a walk I went. I mean, I get out of breath so quickly now. I'm so out of shape. My fitness is very, very bad. But saying that, for the past few weeks I have, because the weather's been so good, I've been going out walking. Walked every day for nearly 2 weeks during the really warm weather we had recently, and maybe a little bit more. Maybe I was exerting myself a little bit more than I should have been. But what the hell, It felt okay. The eye was recovering, repairing itself. Another recap on that. Immediately after I had the tear, I went to the A&E, local hospital, Yeovil, where they did a lot of tests, obviously found the tear, and they actually said come back the next day to have some laser treatment that could seal the tear. Well, I tried that 4 times unsuccessfully, So the only other option, other than leaving it and hoping for the best, the only other option was to have eye surgery, which was using cryo technology, freezing it, sealing the tear, much more intense and a much better procedure than the laser. And also they would do a cataract on the right eye as well. So that's what happened. 4 laser treatments and 1 eye surgery later. Obviously the surgery, thank God, was successful. And here we are, complete recovery. My eye side is different now. I went to the optician on Saturday, like 4 days ago, and my prescription's changed, obviously. But I'm gonna need to wear glasses for driving. Probably tennis, which is this main sport that I love and I play. I'll never give up. As long as I'm physically able to play tennis, I will continue doing that. I've taken up pickleball as well, which is so cool. It's great fun. It helps if you've played other racket sports and especially tennis, to transition to pickleball. I mean, say transition, I mean, to be able to play at a decent standard straight away. And I loved it. I played it in the States last year. Hooked straight away, so I've joined a local club. Yeah, like I said, I'm not transitioning to it. I'm keeping up my tennis. That will be my number one sport and priority. Pickleball is great as well. It's actually a fantastic workout, and I get exhausted very quickly, as I do with anything, walking, tennis. I'm hoping, and I'm going to give it a long time to try and. It's just my fitness, but I feel like there's another underlying issue that's really giving me issues with breathing difficulties, etc. And I'm even going to be looking into doing a treadmill test, which tests your cardiovascular system, and it can give you an insight as to whether there's any issues going on with that, because it certainly feels like it. Like I said, I've been walking for weeks now. The last week or so, I've just suddenly been I've been overdoing it a little bit, but playing tennis and pickleball every week, tennis at least once a week, and walking and doing as much as I can. I feel it's not overdoing it, but it's very easy from doing nothing for a few months, 4 months, to suddenly starting doing stuff again. The walking was a great start to build up my stamina, endurance, and obviously general health. So we'll see how it all goes. I'll put these sunglasses on again. It's a beautiful day again. Crazy. This weather's been crazy. Driest May since like 1962 or something ridiculous. There's so many records being broken all the time every year, and of course this is how the world is changing. The global warming, weather patterns changing all the time. But it's good to be out in the sunshine. It's mixed sunshine and cloud, it's in and out, but it's actually quite refreshing when it goes into a certain extent. Although I love the heat. It's I don't even know. I haven't even looked at the temperature today, but it feels high teens, maybe up to 20. Obviously, in the direct sunlight, it feels a bit warmer than that. Huh. I should be showing you around, shouldn't I? Don't look at me all the time. This is beautiful around here. I just need to change the camera actually. Oh, that's annoying. Turned itself off. You missed my amazing spiel about looking at a lamb and promising not to mention mint sauce, and he totally believed me as well. He was fine with it. Didn't get spooked or anything. I don't know when it turned off. Oh my goodness. Still getting used to this camera. It's annoying actually, because last time I used it, it didn't turn itself off at all. It was continuous, even though the screen goes off after 10-15 seconds or so. Save battery. In fact, the battery isn't completely charged, but it's should be enough for this walk easily. I hear people. How dare they? This is my walk. It's funny actually, during the week, even weekends, you don't really see many people down here. On any of the walks I go, it's just so nice. Living quite a... When you live in such a rural area that it's remote enough to not be popular or too many people about. Nice little view down there, look at the lakes. And then on those to more countryside, farmland. Talking of farmland, is a farmer going down to do something with his... I don't know what he's doing. He's doing anything. Should we watch him? Make sure he's not doing anything naughty. Hello, mate. How are you doing? Oh, don't get up on my behalf. It's all right. Everything's good. Yeah. Yes, you are on camera. It's all good. Again, I won't mention mint sauce or kebabs or anything to do with lamb-related edible products. Oh no. Oh no. You got the wrong idea. You thought I wanted to eat him. So many lambs. Of course, they're actually getting quite big now. Still good. Actually, battery hasn't gone down at all. More people or more vehicles? Oh, there's 3 vehicles I've met today. No actual pedestrians. I know you can't see anything, but I wanted to record that because that's a black cap and that's lovely. Very timid. I think I mentioned them before. In fact, there might even be one in last video. Lovely, very sharp song, but it's nice to hear. And that is a chiff-chaff. You sort of hear his notes, chiff-chaff, chiff-chaff. It's more chiff-chaff than chiff-chaff. You know, I mean, you can't teach them everything. He's cool. We're rolling. Just off the road again onto the final leg of the journey. Oh. It's very nice. You see those pheasants in the field? They didn't acknowledge me, did they? That was, you're right, mate, in pheasant. They're pretty hard around here. Well, this is nice views, isn't it? Look at this. Very nice. There's Gerard's Hill over there in the distance. Not much of a distance. Mile? Ah, yeah. Last leg of the walk. It's bloody nice round here, though. It is deep Dorset. I do feel that way a little bit. And yeah, it's beautiful, really is beautiful. I tell you, it's beautiful. Lots to admire and be thankful for. Every day for me. Alright. What on earth was that, Jonathan? Was that really your best effort at a Dorset accent? Cornish, wasn't it? Yeah. But it is very pleasant. It's very pleasant. Haven't seen much today, have we? I certainly think you'll see and hear more on a still day. It's only a light breeze. It's enough to maybe mask certain sounds of nature. Maybe not as much would be out. I mean, we're approaching summer. It's late May. There's butterflies. I mean, when we had that hot spell a couple of weeks back, there was a lot of butterflies out. So they're around at the moment, but they don't fare so well on a windy day. And you certainly don't see so many. Or moths. I must include moths as well in that. You get day moths as well as night moths. Yeah. Look at this little secret cut through. Well, it's not a secret, it's like a main footpath. It's all good. I tell you one insect I don't want to see, and that's the hornet. I've had two in my house this spring. They're the only insect that gives me the jitters, which sort of unnerves me a little bit. Especially with the recent stories, and both the ones that I found in my house, and put outside, obviously, safely. No, I'd never kill anything. I set free. They're the European ones, and they're a little bit bigger than the Asian ones, and the Asian ones are the scary ones, much more vicious. And there's a bit of an influx of Asian hornets in the UK and a lot of Europe at the moment. It's a bit worrying because all hornets will attack. They'll eat bees basically, which is not a good thing at all. Asian hornets are extremely aggressive, and they'll wipe out somebody's beehive, within days. So there's even an app you can get called Asian Hornet Watch. You can pinpoint where you see them. Obviously, if you find a nest, that's even more beneficial. And I presume somebody will come in and investigate and hopefully get rid of the nest. And like I said, as much as I don't like harming any nature at all, these are an invasive species. They're not really meant to be here, a long way from home, and they do much more harm than good, that's for sure. Especially wiping out bees, and bees are one of the most important insects on our planet. You look into the studies of those, gosh, if there was no bees around, it can actually tip the balance of nature in a very negative way. Just put it like that. So yeah, but I haven't seen any Asian hornets, thank goodness. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? We're nearly at the end now. It's going to turn off in a second. It's coming out of this field onto the road back to home. But it's a nice little field, and a nice little tree line around the field. Couldn't tell you what the trees are. They look like sycamores up there, but over there, bit of a mixture. I think there's sycamores and other trees. I can't tell from here. My eyesight's not that good, especially now, so forgive. Actually, my tree identification isn't great anyway. So there we are. Another day, another video, another day alive. What am I saying? Let's see if I can do more of these more frequently. I will try to do that as I get fitter, feel better. I'd say it's pretty much a given. So I will endeavour to do my best in all aspects. Catch you later.